Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we'll discuss about a simple Java program for better understanding of class. Previous classes we already discussed about what's class, object, and we discussed about constructor overloading. Please watch those classes and come back here. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, but take this question, try to write the program on your own. How you need to design the class, what are the instance variables you have to take, what are the methods you have to write, all those things you decide and you design a class for this question. So that is the best practice. After writing the code, then come check the solution. Write a Java program to find area and perimeter of a rectangle. We need to write a program that finds the area and perimeter of a rectangle. So from the question you need to understand that area of a rectangle is given as length multiplied by breadth. Perimeter of a rectangle is given as 2 multiplied by length plus width. These are the equations. From these equations you need to understand. Find area of a rectangle. Length multiplied by breadth. This is one logic. So that's why we need to take this as a method. Area is one method. It is going to find the area of a rectangle. That's what we discussed when we discussed the methods. Method is a block of code that relates to one particular logic. If you call that method, it is going to give some output. So from that point of view, understand that if you call this method area, it is going to give you the area of the rectangle. Similarly, perimeter, you take it as a method. Second method, perimeter is one more method. It is going to find another logic. What is that logic? It is going to identify the perimeter of a rectangle. And one more point you have to understand, for both area and perimeter, these are two methods. Both are using the variables called length and breadth. If both the methods have to use the variables, then we have to define those variables in instance variables. So that's why we are defining a class rectangle, double length, double width. Length and width are the instance variables. Why we consider them as instance variables, you need to understand from here. Because both the methods, and we have written a method void area of. This is going to find the area of the rectangle. So z is equal to length multiplied by width. It is going to display area of rectangle as z. Similarly, one more method we have written, void perimeter of. Z is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus width, and it is going to display perimeter of a rectangle as z. Both the methods are using length and width. That's why we defined it as instance variables. Now one more point you have to understand. We defined a rectangle constructor. Why we defined that? Whenever we are defining an object, we need to assign some values to the instance variables. Because length and width should be provided by the user. If you give that, it is going to give you the area and perimeter. So in order to initialize the instance variables, we are defining a rectangle constructor. Int L, int W, L and W is assigned to the length and width. So this is how we designed a class rectangle, which is having two instance variables, one constructor, area method and perimeter method. We designed a blueprint for a rectangle. Now we can use this class any number of times. We can use that on any number of different inputs. We can use this. How we are going to use this class? Now take one more class, public class test2. So in this we are having a main method. Here we are defining an object. Once you define the object, means memory is allocated for instance variables. Now you can use the methods that present in that object, in that class. So rectangle OB is equal to new rectangle of 5, 7. We are sending the values 5, 7 to length and width for the instance variables. rectangle of, this is the constructor which is going to be called. These things discussed previously, that's why we are not focusing much here. And once you define the object, you can use the methods that present ob.area of, ob.perimeter of. Like this, for the same class, you can define any number of objects, each having different inputs, so that our methods are going to work on those different inputs. This is the understanding you need to have. Once you have this understanding, understanding the concepts of object oriented is very, very easy. Hope you understand this example. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.